So I'm on YouTube and I see Young Ma has a new song called Open Scars. And my therapist mind, I was like, I wonder if this is mental health related. And I've never seen the video before. So I wanted to actually run it with you guys and give you guys my reaction to this new video, Open Scars. Now, Open Scars, when I think about it, I'm thinking about trauma, reliving things of that nature. So I'm wondering if that's what the vibe is going to be, but we're going to see right now and to see how this video plans out.
Drinking a bottle of Absolute and just crying my heart out, like just not understanding what the hell is going on.
That's scary.
Oh, this is I think it was a platform called Noisy or something like that. It's called The Therapist, and it had a bunch of rappers. And I actually like that segment. I don't know what happened to it, but I hope they bring it back. This segments were actually pretty dope. Like I did one, a breakdown of a T Grizzly. There's some other folks he did. I think he did some other rappers. I forgot the names, but I know T Grizzly was on here, Young Ma, and a couple other folks. So shout out to Noisy, The Therapist. Bring back that show. If you can, bring back that show. That'll be dope.
For you.
Exactly.
It's very scary.
I was just acting out. I ain't want to carry on with life. I didn't know what to do.
Hey, the beat's already gonna slap. I already know the beat gonna slap. Let me see. Cause I know we gonna.
No love lost, it was never love. I lost sight, found God, I'm all better love. I ain't never went soft, I'm forever thug. Yeah. And you ain't God, so you can never judge.
Ooh. Hey, these guidelines lately. I don't know if y'all been peeping game, but these guidelines when these rappers been spitting about God it's been super crazy. I think people are really choosing sides right now. I think people are really choosing sides. And God got that, never ending love, so it's like, what type of love you gonna choose? You feel me? So, and you can't judge me because you're not God, because only God can judge me. That was a bar already. That's what's up. Let's keep it rocking.
I had guys I called brothers leave me in the storm. That's why my heart's still cold even when it's warm. All of a sudden they forget like I ain't put them on. And never had to owe me shit, I did it off the arm. Still fighting demons, ducking bullets, pulling thorns. It's funny how they still sleep like I ain't blowing horns. This female look like a male, like it's something wrong. Now I still suck my dick, bitch, nothing's wrong. This whole industry.
Come on now. Come on now. All right. She talk from my standpoint thus far, she's talking about, it sounds like there's some depression going on, maybe some things she's kind of uncovering. And, it sounds as if this open scars is, we'll kind of get into it a little bit more, but maybe these open scars is more so, again, reopening the things that's already been healed and wounded. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna give you guys this tidbit. When we talk about trauma specifically, I always use the scenario of a scar. So, for example, if you have a scar, I have a scar on my wrist right here. I don't know if y'all can see it. I had hurt myself when I was 5 years old. But the cool thing about the scar is I can touch it, I can hit it, I can rub it or whatever, but I don't feel anything. It's healed. You know what I mean? It's already healed. But every time I look at it, I can, always remember that I was trying to climb a fence, when I was younger and I hurt myself. You know what I mean? It's always, that's the same thing with trauma is we have these scars and it may relive certain things because we have these reminders, but when we're healed, it doesn't hurt to talk about it. You know what I mean? It doesn't hurt to actually process what's going on in that moment. And hopefully I'm hoping throughout this song that she, actually carries on with talking about that a little bit more, if that's what we're talking about open scars is about. So let's just keep rocking and yeah, these bars so far. Let's keep going.
History is rigged, I don't need awards. I done things never did and still don't get applause. Like I ain't got W's across the fucking board. And my mom became the GOAT when I was fucking born. 04, 03, 92. And I'm only 5'7", but my gun is 5'2". It's red life till I die, but my jury's sky blue. I don't need material shit, my aura can shine too. Big motion, punching the clock till my time's due. And anything making me wealthy, I'm doing it times two. Big healthy, no liquor, just water and lime juice. No more drugs, something I put my spirit and mind to.
Ooh, Okay. So it sounds like she's speaking on sobriety that she probably, had. Actually, it's not some probably, but she just mentioned earlier that she was dealing with alcoholism and maybe some substance abuse, and it sounds as if sobriety is very important to her mental health right now. Sobriety sounds pretty important right about now, especially talk about replacing alcohol with lime juice and things of that nature. You really aligning yourself to be a little bit more healthy in your decisions. But let's keep it rocking. Again, it's my first time hearing it, so just kind of breaking it down as we go. Let's keep it rocking though.
I had a depression stage where I didn't want to go nowhere.
Some of her fans are worried about her well-being.
Hey, what up, Ma? I know I've been low key.
Video that sparked worries about her health.
Oh, so she really has some stuff going on, and I wasn't privy to it. I didn't know. It sounded like she really has some stuff going on. So, you know, I didn't know this. Again, my first time watching. I don't really follow Young Ma like that. Like that. I appreciate their music, and what she does, but I didn't know all this stuff was going on, which is news to me. So let's keep on rocking.
I just had to put, those feelings to the side and do what I had to do.
For the past 3 years, I let my fans down. I lost faith and I couldn't understand how. I had to go and free my mind and let my hair down. Without the Henny, I see everything clear now.
Ooh, sobriety. I'm telling y'all. Rap culture, rappers, black culture, black community. And I said this before. So if you say, "Hey, Terrence, you said that before," yeah, because I'm saying it again. The black community does have a problem with substance abuse. Sometimes it's usually validated when we talk about getting bottle service, drinking, smoking weed, or drinking, dripping purple syrup, drink, all these different substances we have. We usually be like, oh, if you're hitting fentanyl, then you're a junkie. Or if you're doing meth, you're a junkie, or you have a substance abuse issue. Like, nah, like if you hitting the blunt, 24/7, that's a substance abuse issue. If you're drinking Hennessy, you know, and staying drunk all the time, that's an issue. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that young Ma is speaking about it, especially in her position of power. And I mean, position of power is just really like her being an artist and actually being able to recognize these things so that she's not promoting it as much. You feel me? If that makes sense.
Something about the industry, it feel weird now. It's like the music ain't music. It ain't hitting like, you don't feel it like, it's like they don't care now. It's just something for you to hear now. It's like the world shifted, too much confusion. And when I lost the passion for music is when my world ended. I was distracted by trauma, all of the drama, from girlfriends to my mama fucking my mind up, to hurting my health and seeing doctors, down to about 4, 5, 6 friends on the roster.
Ooh, so we're talking about social circles changing. We talk about, it sounds as if a lot of relationships may have been broken. Some that you may have thought, maybe young and may have thought there was more sustainable for. So, for example, like if you're in a romantic relationship, you would think that's sustainable. Like also, too, relationship with your mom, you would think that's sustainable as well, too. But it seems as if there's some disconnect here. I guess there was some disconnect. Now you're trying to reconnect, and sometimes when you're trying to reconnect, then you realize who was really around you and who was really for you. It sounds as if you would think somebody such as Young and May or a celebrity or a rapper would have hundreds and maybe even thousands of supporters and people around them to help them during this difficult time. But at the end of the day, they're people just like us. You feel me? They're people just like us. So when she's saying like I had about 5 or 6 people, however many she said, that may ring true. That may ring true because when when it's all said and done, you don't have the titles, you don't have the the people around you. Your music may not be doing so hot. You really find out like who's really around you. And again, you don't have to be a celebrity to really identify with that feeling. You can be on the trajectory yourself and onward or upward with whatever you're trying to do, whether if it's trying to make more money, trying to build businesses or whatever it is. You may be successful, or you guys probably have been successful on your way to success. And same thing will happen when you're on your way to success. You'll notice like who's really around you, who's really for you. And also too, when you're on a downward climb, people around you will diminish as well too, because maybe the people around you when you're on your upward trajectory were around for the wrong reasons, and now that reason is no longer valid, or that reason is no longer in existence, then they don't necessarily need you anymore, which is a cold situation because we live in a cold world. You know what I mean? We live in a cold world. That's what it is. But let's keep rocking.
It's funny when you lit, it's a whole lineup. But this is part of the game. I took the pen and I signed up. Broke up with depression, let go my anxiety. Turn my back on the devil and neglect the society. Facing reality, accepting the pain inside of me. No more judging my honesty.
Woo! Accept that pain. Accepting that pain. Most folks, again, substances, vices, and all the other stuff, we're not willing to accept that pain to work through and keep things going. We're not willing to accept that pain during a healing process. So we plug in other things to help us, get through that. And it seems as if, young and May, she is actually putting herself in a better position of feeling what she needs to feel in order to work through what she needs to work through. Because when you put vices on top of feelings, those vices will soon have their instant gratification, do what they need to do. Because vices help us, even though they're unhealthy, they sometimes can make you feel better. They can make us feel better. But in actuality, it's really just diminishing, and it's really hindering you from actually feeling what you need to feel in order to move forward. Sometimes we're like, okay, we're going to numb this and try to move forward. And then when it comes again, then we have to take a step back and numb ourselves again, numb ourselves again. But if you have it within yourself to feel what you need to feel and build emotional resistance, you can carry through life and be like, okay, well, I'm going through this. Well, I can keep going. I don't have to take a step back and I can use this as momentum to move forward. That's what emotional resilience really is when you have the capacity and ability to keep moving forward despite however you feel or whatever you're going through.
No more judging my honesty. Recovery on velocity. The liquor wasn't hiding my pain, it was hiding me. Looking at life like, why would you lie?
What I just say, the liquor wasn't hiding the pain, it was hiding me. Told y'all. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Let's go.
Lie to me. Hey, why would you lie to me? Spirit cracked, heart broke, my love was on modesty. Decaying my quality, decreasing my quantity. Catching up to my truths, finally meeting my prophecy. I swear to God, life was kicking my ass. May seem like I had it good, but mentally it was bad.
Yeah, that's real. You may feel outside again. Celebrities are people too. Rappers are people too. Young M.A. is a person as well too. Not was, but is a person as well too. You know what I mean? So understanding all this is very important because just because you may have hit pinnacles and been up there and done certain things and accomplishments and all whatever, however you want to frame it. I know I'm just kind of framing a whole circle of things you can do, but you know they're people as well too. So
just to get my brother back, I'll give up all of this cash. And I'll buy a flight just to take a trip to the past. Trust issues won't change, that's just something I have. I keep a lawnmower just to see the snakes in the grass. And I build a fence just to keep the snakes in the grass. And I keep a hawk just to eat the snakes in the grass. Down on my deathbed, but God healing me fast. He got other plans for me, this is part of the task. Smiling was a disguise, it was tears under that mask. Suffocating inside for years under that mask.
Yo, a mask. So we talk about a mask is you hiding your true identity and who you are, right? Sometimes we put a mask on for other people to show that we're happy. Sometimes we put a mask on to show that, everything is okay. Sometimes we put a mask on so people don't even bother you. You know what I mean? You put a smile on, but underneath you might be hurting. So yeah, that's real. When you can pull back that mask and let it out, it's no better feeling.
No regrets, cause when I lost love, I found peace. When I finally dug deep, nigga, I found a beast. Since 2020, I was losing, I was down 3. I locked in, finished the album in 9 weeks. The streets hungry as soon as I'm cooking, the town eats. Only my niggas at the table cause they found seats. He'll first find peace, find keys, mind free. First step, find God. Next step, find me.
Ooh, see, people choosing that God. I'm telling you, we gonna see a shift in the culture pretty soon. We're gonna see a huge shift. I'm telling you, mark my words. We're gonna see a shift. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, this is probably one of my favorite videos I've probably done a review on just because I know I've done other ones and I'll say just because like this spoke on a mental health realm. You talk about spirituality, you talk about substance use, you talk about healing, trauma, all those different things. So yeah, open scars, right? So it sounds as if maybe her healing journey is still continuing, but this song in itself, man, the lyrics were A1, the delivery was A1, the beat was slapping already. You saw me gigging. You already saw me gigging. As always, I appreciate Young Ma, Young Ma for actually being vulnerable, actually talking about these things, bring it to the forefront, bring it to our attention, because sometimes, to be vulnerable, it takes a lot of courage. It's not a sign of weakness. So I appreciate you very much for actually putting out some great music and some great content and letting us in your world just for a bit. As always, I appreciate y'all tapping in. Terrence the Therapist. Y'all take care.